Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. Yeah, so I split my game in the wrong place last time. I'm up against a shaman. I gotta drop the expensive cards from my starting hand. Dark Iron's not even that expensive for this deck. I think I might keep him. No, the more cards I pitch, the more cards I might get that are castable. So let's do that. Yeah, okay. I never like seeing them this early in the game, but there are 3 of them. It's going to happen. At least I'm going second, so I've got the cards. Now, against a shaman, do I play my Abusive Sergeant? I'm losing his ability, but I'm not going to have anything to do this turn. Next turn, I'm hoping to play a 3-cost guy with my coins, so I'm just going to play him. If my opponent has any removal, they're welcome to spend it on him. And he does have 2 attacks, so most creatures that cost 2 are something he can kill. He can kill totems too. All except the 1/1 totem, which he can kill, but he would die, and it would not be very good. Okay, so we'll kill that. And then I'm going to coin out Scarlet Crusader. You might wonder why I would bother killing a healing totem that's all on its own. I mean, it's not doing much good, right? I could just hit my opponent for 2. But this only pulls out totems that aren't in play. So next time he uses it, he might get the healing totem again, which is less useful. I'd rather him get his healing totem back than get out the taunt totem, which would slow me down anyway, or the 1/1 totem, which would be a threat to my guys. Speaking of threats to my guys, though, this is really not. That's a strong card. Cost 3, overload 2, so we won't be able to do much next turn, but it gave him 2/3 taunt creatures. It's like on steroids compared to the mage version. So it doesn't use my mana very efficiently to play the Direwolf Alpha, but then I would just be trading this guy and a bubble. On the other hand, if I spend my mana more efficiently, I play the Wolf Rider, I'm trading a Wolf Rider and the bubble, and I get to hit for 2. That's actually sounding better. So yeah, he's cheap. The other guy is cheaper. I can play him later. So this is fine. Smash. Smash. She's more vulnerable now, but that's okay. It was worth it. Okay. That's pretty annoying, but he's just locked his mana for another turn. It's another turn he won't be able to do much. I forgot I had you. Stupid crap rares. There was not one good rare in that whole set. Rawr. That's okay, though. It's okay. Right now, I'm going to Stormwind Knight him. You have been knighted. Again, I could have played a bunch of cheaper stuff, but I might as well play the most expensive thing I can. These I can use to fill in the cost on any turn when I have more than enough mana to cast something bigger. Wow, he is burning through his removal like crazy, and he is stunting his growth. He is forever down 2 mana because of the chain overloads. I don't know if he's doing anything wrong based on his hand, but it sure feels like he's not doing something right.
Squire, attend me. Ready, sir.
Because his growth has been stunted for the whole game, pretty much, from playing all those cards. Bloodsail Raider, not that great without a weapon. She's fine. She's a 2/3 for 2. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just not scared of her without the weapon. Alright. So, I think the thing to do here... Yeah. I'm going to play the Direwolf Alpha. I'm going to see if it'll let me play the Bluegill Warrior beside him, because then I can trade it for the Bloodsail. And at that point, I'm happy just doing damage to my opponent. That's just a 2/2. I don't care about it. She's not even worth playing. I'd rather just Kung Fu my opponent. I'll play her some turn when I have an odd number of mana left. Or where I've already used this and still have mana left. One damage is it's 1 damage and 1 armor. Plus she's another thing that I technically have in my hand if I get AoE'd into Oblivion. Doomhammer. That is a crazy weapon, kinda, because that can attack a lot of times. It just keeps going. And it has Wind Fury, so he can attack twice, which combos with his until end of turn damage boost. Wow, that is kind of sick. And I drew the only card in my deck that was left that I couldn't cast. That sucks. Well, she gets to come out. She might actually waste a charge of his Doomhammer. I think if he's smart, he'd just leave her. Oh boy. He's going to be less happy about that Doomhammer when I start playing an Ironbark Protector every turn forever. Even if I draw better stuff, I should actually just, like, for the morale factor, just play an Ironbark Protector forever. I think I'm going to do that. Like, I could Nourish, but I don't need to draw 3 cards. I already have 3 gigantically huge cards. He can't even fight that with that screws his Doomhammer. He can't even use it for removal because he can't afford to take the 8 damage from this guy. And there's going to be one of these guys for a long time. He can Hex this one and then do something to the next one. More are coming. Oh, Manatide Totem is no good. Not when I'm drawing all those cards. But I can't do much about it other than I'm just going to try and kill him. And keep playing Ironbark Protectors until he cries. He's going to do it? Wow. He does not think I have another Ironbark Protector coming. And then another Ironbark Protector coming. That's what I gather from that. If I had a lot more direct damage in this deck, I might be tempted to try and draw 3 cards, but it's not going to happen. There's very little in here. Reedem and Weep. It's the Reedem and Weeping Willow. Okay. You do that. You spend all that effort killing him. You get to draw more cards. He's putting up a fight. But I think that the important part will be breaking his morale. Where were you last turn? He can deal with this. I mean, he's got a 6/5, but he's got to be getting ticked off now. I would be getting ticked off. Almost makes me wish I had the 4th one, but then I would have 4 in my hand at some point and not be able to cast any of them. Like, having 3 in my hand was not great. He's not in any danger of decking himself. He is at 3 health. He needs to, like, do whatever he can to stay alive. Ah, damn it. Now he gets to Wind Fury me again. Boo. Now, do I want to draw 3 cards or play the Lord of the Arena? We'll have to see what I draw. His army is big, but not that great. I think I'm still better off playing the Lord of the Arena, aren't I? Yeah. I think so.
The gates are open.
He has enough guys to kill him, but... He is drawing a million cards from that Manatide Totem. It is very unfortunate, but I just want to kill him. Now he's got to trade these 2 guys to take him out, probably.
For the crusade!
I could still lose this. I mean, he's drawing so many cards. Oh my god. That is sick. Yeah, I can definitely still lose this, see? But I did play 3 Iron Barks in a row, which was pretty awesome. Why did you do that? Trading his 1/1 totem was a strange choice. So I'm probably going to need to draw 3 cards, give this guy taunt. That works okay, although it doesn't leave me enough mana to Kung Fu this. I'm actually going to waste my attack on it. That's pretty bad.
What to do?
If I don't draw 3 cards... Oh yeah, then I just win. Boy, I am so glad I saw that before making you guys, like, taunt me about it.
For the wilds.
Gotta draw 3 cards anyway. That 10-10 guy scared me. He, like, threw me off my game. But, like, no, I'm still winning. And now he can go on Reddit and complain about the time he was playing Arena and his opponent just played an Iron Bark guy every turn for 3 turns. Okay. 6-0. I'd have to lose 3 in a row now to get to not win the Arena. Well, that's not true. That's not true at all. What am I thinking? But anyway, I have 3... I can afford to lose 3 games. I just need to win 3 to win the beta version of the Arena here. So,
I must protect the wild.
if I can go 50-50 on these remaining games, I should come out ahead. You're expensive, and you're a late game card. I'm going to gamble on getting rid of all of you. Hopefully get some 3 and 4 cost stuff. Yeah, that works. Now, Paladin's kind of scary class ability, since I don't have removal, and they have dangerous buffs. On the other hand, he's less likely to have cheap removal, so I can afford to coin out one of my cheap guys. Which one?
What to do?
I think I'm going to coin out the Wolf, because I think it'll interact well with my other guys. Like, I can play the Bluegill Warrior and ambush still. We're going to give this a shot. Fairy Dragon. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's going to get Bluegilled. Oh, I wish she had charged so she wasn't so useless. Send her out and kill that. But no. Bluegill can kill that, and I will keep the Wolf because I like him better in theory. Well, he is better, actually, because the Bluegill was a 3-attack creature, but it would have got smaller anyway after he died. So it would have only done 1 more damage for that turn. And it did cause him to bother using his owl, so that was okay. Yeah, I'm gonna play 1-cost creature. That's probably a waste. I probably should have played the bear. But I can then Kung Fu the owl and leave my opponent with nothing in play. I like to leave the paladin with no creatures alive whenever possible because they have so many crazy buff threats. Blessing of Might is +3 attack. It only costs 1 mana, so they can slip that in amongst their other castings, no problem. And Blessing of Kings is +4/+4, so even though it costs 3, suddenly that 1/1 token you left alive becomes huge and crushes all your plans. Speaking of crushing all your plans, that thing's pretty bad. Because that means he's basically not going to take damage for killing my weenies.
Well played.
And kill them he will. Well, I was going to play the bear and the crap keeper here, but no, I'm going to play him because he's much bigger and scarier. Still not doing too bad here. Not doing too bad at all. You'd be better if you had other creatures. You're going to token up, get a creature, that makes sense. You can't just use this to kill my weak guy because I have a big fat taunt creature. So I could play this and both one-cost creatures. That would actually give more targets for her, which I don't like. I'd rather she preferably buff him. He's going to die anyway, because I'm going to use him to kill one of these guys. I don't want to leave his stuff alive, because he's a paladin, and they're bad. So I'm going to go Kung Fu and Bear. Because this lets me kill him. And wipe the board. And still have guys out. And Bear. Now, if he played a Geomancer and Consecrated for 3, that would be pretty annoying. Regular Consecrate, like just 2 damage, not the worst. Wow, he had to copy one of my 3/3s. That is not too bad at all, because he has not seen the massive fat that is coming in his future. Okay. That'll probably be good next turn. Oh, I can do that now. That's good, because I need to draw cards. Is it waste to do... Well, it's 5 damage. It's not that much of a waste to do that to him. And then I get to do 5 damage to him anyway, and he has no creatures to buff, and I still have an army. So, yeah. Let's do that and draw a card. I'll moon that guy. And smash. And we have Paladin at half my health. Half actual health. And I still have forces, and we have about the same number of cards, so that's looking really good. Plus, in 2 turns, I'm going to start dropping down 8/8 taunt creatures, and I'm pretty sure he won't appreciate that.
Let me think.
Can't imagine that he's holding on to a pile of humilities in there. Come on. There's that Consecrate, which I don't mind at all because it didn't even kill my bear. So he's going to have to spend some other effort or just make a 1/1. Okay. Unfortunately, this 1/1 is going to survive.
Well met.
So oh, no, it's not. I can kill it with my Stormwind Knight. I'm really starting to think he has a handful of buffs and he's been saving them. I'm just a little paranoid, but that's a plausible explanation for why he has so many cards in his hand, and it would be unpleasant. So I do want to kill that. And I can play most of my hand anyway. Actually, I should probably Kung Fu it. I can play him, and Kung Fu, and still play a Young Priestess. So that's pretty good. I kill that, and then I hit you for a whole bunch of life. And, yeah, you're going to have a hard time coming back now. So have I just been lucky, like really lucky in my opponents and my draws and stuff, or is it just better to have a deck that is almost all creatures and very fat? Because I'm up 7 wins, no losses at this point. I don't want to say anything, because I'm sure it's not going to happen, but theoretically, if I just won 2 in a row, I could make a clean sweep of the arena next time.
Show some love to the like button.
And don't forget to subscribe to Demonac Games for more Hearthstone Arena and Scrolls Judgment videos.